Paul is asking them to mark out and to be spiritually aware of these wicked people. They are the dogs. The term dog is highly derogatory. It indicates a raging, unclean animal. Dogs in the Middle East, even to this day, are not considered with the delight of folks in the West by any way, shape, or form. We love our dogs, we pet them, we go out and have jogs with them, and I know people on the island that have strollers and they walk their dogs in strollers. I mean, we do little uniforms and, hats for our dogs and all kinds of crazy things. That is not how they're looked at in the Middle East, even to this day. All right. They're looked down on. They're the animals that clean up the garbage and eat the dead bodies of things. And, they're there. They're just, they're not to be treated the way we do. They travel in packs, they eat corpses and other dirty things and are considered disease-ridden why can't I say this word? Nuisances. Sometimes my eyes read things so backwards that I can't even, sorry about that, disease-ridden nuisances. This is seen in both testaments of the Bible. Paul's words probably go beyond mere uncleanness, but also to the fact that they are snarling savages which tear and bite at those around them. Just think of the imagery, because this is what he is calling these people. These people that would reintroduce the law. Don't do this. Oh, you know what? You shouldn't do that. No. If Paul does not forbid it, if Peter doesn't forbid it, if Jude and John and James don't forbid it, you can do it. Okay? But this is what these people are. They're snarling animals. They're ravenous wolves, because a wolf is a type of canine, I guess you'd call it. Anyway, they're snarling savages which tear and bite at those around them. This is how severely he treats those who would come in and attempt to reintroduce the law in part or in whole. It is the greatest offense to the purity of the gospel. In Revelation 22:15, we read about such people. Last page of the Bible. Okay. 22:15. I'll start in 14. Blessed are those who do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city. But outside are dogs and sorcerers and sexually immoral and murderers and idolaters and whoever loves and practices a lie. Now think of that. This is Jesus speaking. Okay. In this one, they don't have it highlighted in red. Okay. Some red letter Bibles will have those words from Jesus. And I would say they probably are, because it just, verse 12 through 13 was certainly Jesus, and it continues, and I would say that this is also Jesus. But regardless, blessed are those who do his commandments. He says that. Okay, but our outside are dogs. Now, he's taken the people that Paul has just described. He calls them dogs, people that reintroduce the law. They set aside the grace of Jesus Christ. And Jesus, if this is Jesus, if it's not John, whoever's saying this, they are lumping that type of a person. Okay? Think of the churches you've been to where people are doing this. They're reinserting the law. He is comparing them to sorcerers, sexually immoral people, and murderers, idolaters, and whoever loves and practices a lie. Reinserting the law is that great of an offense to the Lord, because the Lord fulfilled the law. He's the one that hung on the cross. We didn't. He did all of the work necessary. He gave up his life on the cross, and it says that the law was nailed to the cross in Colossians 2:14. Obviously, nobody took a copy of the law and nailed it to Jesus' cross. It is saying that Christ is the embodiment of this body of law. He fulfilled it, he finished it, and he died in fulfillment of it. So to say that you have to observe this part of the law or that part of the law is the greatest of heresies. And it is, along with all of these other things, sexually immoral people, people that love and practice a lie, sorcerers, and so on. Those categories of people are in the same category as this. And so when somebody comes up to you and starts giving to that, you say, there is a remedy for people like you, and Jesus has got it on the last page of the Bible. You've got a choice. You can come to the grace of Christ, or you can be separated from God forever. But this is not a matter to fool around with at all. Not at all. Okay, by trampling on his grace, the grace of Jesus Christ, Jesus places these evildoers first in a list of the worst of all offenders. They're first, the dogs. Next.